And here comes Jonathan again. And I think also we should bring out Mr. John Roderick. That's right, old Cruz Mussolini himself, John Roderick. Duce.
Very, very understated man, John Roderick.
I know what the people want. They want this kind of energy. This kind of confident male energy.
Are you stroking the underside of a cat? What are you doing?
2 cats. That's actually how I power my car. It's a new design.
You get one of those 2 cat cars?
Yeah, you don't read about it in Wired.
It seems like they're good for the environment, but the real question is, what powers the cats?
Well,
if it's fossil fuels, that
this
doesn't...
right here powers them.
Oh, I see.
They don't live forever. Did you ever see the movie Human Centipede? It's actually a 6-cat car. We're losing Molly. Come back, Molly. Listen, in this room especially, you should know that technology comes with consequences.
Will you please stop petting those imaginary cats? It's really grossing me out.
It's not a perfect world. You said build a 6-cat car, and I did.
You never stop to think if you should.
Let the ethicists figure it out.
I feel like they figured it out already. That's fine. The stage is lighter. Well, that wasn't
technically he's right.
That wasn't a weight joke. Literally, it's lighter.
Yeah, we all have masks. Get used to it.
Yeah, clearly you've never performed on a light stage versus a heavy stage.
Well, trying to think how I can possibly
what am I losing you
segue to this
to?
song. So here's the thing. A long time ago, a couple of years ago, John Roderick and I wrote an album of Christmas music.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. Yes.
It's the finest album of Christmas music that anyone has ever created.
Yes.
And we
Agreed.
sold over 100 copies.
Mm-hmm.
I think part of the challenge in the marketplace was that we failed to really put too many Christmassy songs on it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We decided early on, we thought Christmas was kind of like overdone and maybe we should really soft pedal the whole Christmas angle of our Christmas album.
We were like, let's make a Christmas record, and then we really started talking to each other about how we felt about Christmas.
Not so good, and it was like...
Well, yeah.
And especially, in particular, I feel like there's a lot of crappy Christmas songs out there. We don't want to cover songs, so we wrote new ones, and then it was kind of like...
Well, it's like the best way to do business is every time to reinvent business.
Yes.
Never learn from prior business people.
No.
JoCo Cruz, classic example.
Yeah. That's right.
Here's how you make a business. Lose money for a long, long time.
Well, I think the difference is we're not businessmen, we're artists.
That's right.
And that's why, yeah.
And so Jonathan said, for instance, I do not want to ever use the word joy in a song.
It's true in my life as well.
Yeah, that's right. And so I was like, right, joy, no merry, no holly, no
jolly,
joyeuse. And then pretty soon we were just down to I feel bad all the time.
Yeah.
How about you, friend?
Anyway, I'm still very proud of the record. I like it. This is one of my favorite songs. This is I think, a really underappreciated part of the holiday season. It is the week in between Christmas and New Year's, when everything sort of goes on pause, and it's a real vacation from everything. You can't even get a phone call returned. Just like this, kind of like this.
Just like this, except we don't have to go back to school.
That's right.
We don't have to go back at all.
No.
This is something we haven't talked about yet.
Maybe not on the first night. Maybe.
There's a lot of fuel in this boat. And between all the science people here,
If we can get some cats,
and
we'll
my
be all set.
6-cat the perpetual motion device,
We're gonna fly
Am I right?
off the surface of the earth.
Sea Org.
Oh, Sea Org, yeah.
Right? We all
I'm
get,
ready.
We all get Nikes and jumpsuits.
White robes. All right.
You guys do the science.
Let's sing a song first before we put on white robes and go to space. This is called The Week Between.
The wrapping papers put away, except the bits the cat got hold of. Someone comes by to say hello and bring a tin of cookies. The mistletoe's not used up yet, and the popcorn garlands hold up. We secretly hope the snow will last a little while. In the week between all your drunken uncles and cousins, cousins are on the scene. A week between New Year's resolutions and conversation with last year's dreams. Take a slow ride into town, past empty office buildings. Red lights go green for wind and snow, and so we don't mind waiting. It's almost time to eat again. The first ham sandwich shows up, curling up on the couch to wait until next year. In the week between all your drunken uncles and cousins, cousins are on the scene. The week between New Year's resolutions and conversation with last year's dreams. station with last year's dream.